Today is a very exciting day for me because I am going to be test driving the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Ah! Oh my god! Ah! Whereas in this car, I was like, okay, good, I have it under control. Oh my god, guys! This is crazy! This car is like a bicycle with U-turns. I love it! Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Alright, today is a very exciting day for me because I am going to be test driving the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Now, here's some basic things I'm going to tell you guys about the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Let's talk about the brand first. Hyundai used to do really bad cars back in the 90s and 2000s. They used to do cars that were just A to B machines, but that had the quality problems and that had they had all sorts of problems back then. But in the 2010s, everything changed about their image. They have stepped up big time, guys. They stepped up in value of money, and now they've stepped up in terms of technology. And it's right here, guys. The electric Hyundai Ioniq 5 we've all been waiting for. Here's the thing, guys. I did a review of it before, about a few months ago, but I didn't drive it. Today is the moment of truth, guys. Today is the day I drive this Hyundai Ioniq 5. I'm very excited, guys. Now, this Hyundai Ioniq 5 starts at a price of 45,000 euros. Is this good value for money or not? You know what? We'll have a look, guys. But before I start having a look, I want to tell you all something, and that is Hyundai has earned a great reputation for being great value for money, so I should have no doubts about this Hyundai Ioniq 5. So, you know what? Let's get down with this review right now. So before we get down to the review of this Hyundai Ioniq 5, I would first like to introduce you all to the key fob. So this is the key fob. It looks very interesting. I like how Hyundai has stepped up its game in designing the key fob, actually. It looks more appealing. Wonderful side design, guys. Very nice. In fact, it's a bit of a debate what's exactly the class of this Hyundai Ioniq 5, because it has the looks of a hatchback, a C-segment car. It has the size of a crossover SUV. Anyways, before getting into the interior of this Kia Ioniq 5, I would just like to point out something a bit questionable, which I already noticed. The aesthetics is very good, guys, but there's just something questionable I noticed, and here it is. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 is now locked. Now let me unlock it. See? I just unlocked the car, and then for some reason, the door handle does not fold open. I have to do it by myself. So basically I put my finger here and then my other 3 fingers here. Alright guys, I'm going to fire up this Hyundai Ioniq 5. Alright, so this is going to be very interesting, guys, because this is an electric Hyundai. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so when you start the Hyundai Ioniq 5, put your leg on the brake and you push this button. And now the car is fired up. Now, the handbrake is still engaged, so if you want to disengage the handbrake, you have to push it from here to disengage the handbrake. And oh, there's a drive mode right here. It's like a sports car. That's very interesting. Okay, so this is everything in the interior. The transmission is right here, and in order to control it, you have to... I was actually thinking you have to do it like this or like this, you know. I was thinking you have to turn this whole thing, but then it turns out you have to just turn this little edge right here. So you have to push this button to disengage the park. Okay, then you choose your moves. So drive, neutral, reverse, neutral, and then park right here. Now the car is in park mode. This whole thing is your climate control right here. Very nice, and I like your this whole design right here. I like how you get this trim of leather right here, and then you have this air vent. Over here you have your infotainment system, guys. You can navigate through. It's all the applications you have. So let's see something. So let's see oh, so this is like you can control the climate control. This is like more detailed controls of the climate control in the interior. All right, guys, let's get driving. We roll. So now I'm in drive. Okay, so guys, I have to say the steering wheel is very, very pleasant. It's actually quite light. I like the feel of it. Is the steering wheel feel, the handling is a bit it's a bit on the wide side, but hey, otherwise when it comes to ease of turning, it's very, very light, very pleasant. I like it. Oh, my turn to go. Yep, my turn to shine. I'm very careful with my acceleration right here because I have a feeling that electric cars of today have a very sensitive accelerator, but this Hyundai Ioniq 5 has a very easy acceleration. It's like I'm in control of the car. I like it, guys. Now let me take my foot off the accelerator and see what happens. Nothing. Okay, that's good. Because, I mean, I know some electric cars that like to do emergency brakes whenever I lift my foot off the accelerator, whereas in the case of this Hyundai Ioniq 5, I took my foot off the pedal and nothing happened. It just carried on as if it's in neutral. So good. When it comes to suspension, I have to say that the suspension is, yeah, so-and-so. Rather bumpy because the suspension is acting up, but then at the same time, it's just a little bit like, not bad at all, because why not, guys? I mean, I'm under the impression the suspension is a bit on the sports setting, so sports setting means it's more sensitive and it registers bumps very easily, which has a positivity because when turning in corners, you have a sports car effect, but then when driving on a normal road, a normal bumpy road, you will feel every single bump that's on the road. So I have to say the suspension setting is good, but it's just more on the sports side. So I guess when going in corners, it should be fine. I'm going to try executing a brake and then we'll see how this goes. Wow, the brake was rather smooth. I like that. See, something about this car is not super sensitive. Right, always give way, guys. The main road has priority. All right, let's accelerate, guys. Let's see how this goes. Woo! Okay, not bad at all, guys. The acceleration was very good. Let me just pause there. I'm going to do a brake in a moment. Let's see how this goes. Oh my goodness. This is the best braking ever. I mean, did you guys see this? I just braked and it wasn't super sensitive. Now let me come to the point, guys. When it comes to acceleration and deceleration, I feel like this car has it all under control. It's not so emotional. It's not so fast acceleration and then instant emergency brake. No. This car really takes its time. You know, it really does accelerate at an appropriate pace, you know? Because when you accelerate too fast, everything falls. It's like your back is glued to the seat and you're like, oh my God! Ah! Whereas in this car, I was like, okay, good, I have it under control. Now, let me try something about the cruise control. In a moment, I'm going to engage the cruise control at an appropriate spot. The cruise control works beyond 30 kilometers per hour. So yes, and it's normal with every car. It's also the same case on my Nissan Navara pickup truck. The cruise control only works above 30 kilometers per hour. Okay, let's try this. Wait. Okay. So, the cruise control is quite good. I think it maintains distances from the car in front of you. So, I'm on cruise control, but whether it has the lane assist or not, I'm not actually sure. Does it have that? Okay, yes, it has a lane assist button, guys, but the lane assist works differently to the cruise control. You have to engage both. It's like they have a separate button for each. So, I accelerated just a little bit, and I have to say, it's good. It's responsive. It's at an appropriate pace that it doesn't have this rocket acceleration. It's just appropriate, you know, it accelerates at a proper moment, proper timing, as it were. Which is very good. I like that. Very good, guys. I'm very impressed so far with the acceleration and everything. So in a moment, I'm going to test what it's like to do a U-turn with this Hyundai Ioniq 5. Let's get down to the moment of truth, guys. All right, guys, now I'm going to do a U-turn. So this is the moment of truth, and we'll see how good this Hyundai Ioniq 5 is with U-turns. Oh my. Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God, guys! This is crazy! This car is like a bicycle with U-turns. I love it. You know, I think this is the advantage of having it in short wheelbase, because in short wheelbase, it's kind of shortens the turning radius, which is very, very good. I like it, guys. Oh my goodness, I loved it. I mean, sorry for overreacting earlier on. Is 10 years ago, we all had a very, very anti-electric car perception, okay? We were all thinking electric cars were just gonna be A to B machines that are just eco boxes, unattractive, super duper slow, and you cannot do anything useful with it. But today is the day I feel a different perception. I feel like electric cars are just super innovative, super advanced. There's just something advanced about electric cars. And this Hyundai Ioniq 5 is a prominent example. My test drive of this Hyundai Ioniq 5 was groundbreaking. I absolutely loved it. You know what? It's actually very groundbreaking because, you know, I was actually thinking this was going to be super hyper when it comes to acceleration or when it comes to deceleration. I was actually scared of pushing the brakes because I was thinking I'll be in an emergency brake or something. But I did the brakes and it's so good. Like, it just stops fluently. Not too fast, but not too sluggishly either. It just stops at an appropriate manner. And then also when it accelerated, I didn't push the accelerator too fast for obvious reasons, but I pushed the accelerator at an average pace, which everyone would when they leave traffic. And I have to say that the car reacted appropriately, because I mean, I know some electric cars that just brush the accelerator and then you're like, oh! I'm like, calm down, electric car, calm down. But with this Hyundai Ioniq 5, it was like, wow, well done Hyundai Ioniq 5, good job for behaving yourself, thank you. And the suspension testing was good. I think it's good, and because it's on a firm side, it has an advantage in corners. So when turning in corners, when doing a steep turn, you won't roll too much. But overall, guys, I was very impressed with the interior as well. I was actually quite impressed. I like it. Although, like I've stated before, the only thing I found questionable was the fact that the USB point and the 12-volt socket and some storage over there are isolated far away. Oh yes, guys, you get extra storage here. And then you get some storage down there, and 2 cup holders of fixed sizes, quite nice. And you get your wireless phone recharge down there. Oh wow, check this out, guys. This is not a glove compartment. This is a drawer. I mean, look at this. I've not seen this before. It's so cool. I like it. All right, let's move to the rear seat of this Hyundai Ioniq 5. Oh my, look at that. I have so much legroom, guys. It's like a limousine in the rear. Oh my goodness, it's so flat. Look at that. So flat, so much knee room. It's like 1 kilometer away from the front seat. Wow, oh my goodness. I've never seen this before, guys. A crossover SUV-sized electric car, or should I say, well, I mean, I don't know. Is it a crossover SUV or a C-segment hatchback? I don't know what it is, guys, exactly, but it's like, it's just so much space in here. I like it. So I have like tons of knee room. Get your rear seat pocket on both seats, very good. And over here you get your air vent. I feel comfortable like this, guys. This is like this doubles as a storage, or you can pull this as a door handle. Very nice. Nice nice thing to open the door, by the way. It reminds me of something I've seen on utility vehicles, but it's quite nice. I like this sort of design for this door. Very nice. Over here you get the foldable armrest, guys, very good, and you get 2 cup holders of fixed sizes, and if you don't need it, fold it right back up, and a third person can sit in the middle with a lot of pride, because that third person is going to have a lot of knee room. So no more twisty legs, guys. There's no climate control for some reason. It's only air vents on both sides, so that's already one thing. And then for some reason this entire door doesn't seem to have any fabric onto it. There's no leather, although this plastic seems a bit softer. It's a pleasant feel plastic, that's all I can say, but there's no fabric onto the door, and everything is just hard plastic here, and there's no heated rear seats as Hyundai and Kia usually like to do, because they usually like to provide heated rear seats as well, which is very generous. But in the case of this Hyundai Ioniq 5, there's virtually no extras. On the bright side, you do get rear seat pockets that are long. So over here you can put your water bottle, and then over here you can put some extras for storage. So here's my conclusion about this Hyundai Ioniq 5. I have to say I was very impressed. So a very interesting electric car because this completely opposes what people were thinking always about electric cars. For many generations, everyone was thinking electric cars would be just sluggish A to B machines that drive at a very slow speed, that are not very fast. But this Hyundai Ioniq 5 destroyed that thought, destroyed what people thought of electric cars. This Hyundai Ioniq 5 just changed it all. It made driving an electric car appealing and fun. Everything about the acceleration was nice and controlled. The acceleration was steady. It wasn't so slow, it wasn't sluggish, but it wasn't rocket fast either. Like, another questionable aspect I would like to remark is that for some reason this Hyundai Ioniq 5 does not come with a 360-degree parking camera. On numerous occasions I just tried to park and no help whatsoever. My opinion of this Hyundai Ioniq 5. Oh, I love it! This Hyundai Ioniq 5 is very interesting, guys. I absolutely am stunned by it. You know, it's very good. It's just when it comes to the design and something, there's just... It does have some selective taste to it, okay? There's just something about the rear seat that seemed like it was missing something. Rear seat had virtually... It did feel a bit less. Like, you know, there was just, like, you know, I was a bit surprised the side didn't have any fabric. It was all hard plastic when it came to the rear doors. And then also, there wasn't really much going on. So... For a price of 45,000 euros, it can be perceived as questionable, but on the bright side, you do get an electric car. How amazing is that? City friendly, that too. You cannot fault this car in the city. This car is adorable for the city. You cannot fault it. No, no, no. This car is just ideal. It's something you really, really do need for the city. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos that are on the run. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go city cruising with this Hyundai Ioniq 5.